If you've noticed climbing stairs has become more difficult, getting up from a chair takes more effort, or your balance isn't what it used to be, you're experiencing a natural but concerning process, the gradual weakening of your leg muscles. Research from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society shows that leg strength typically declines earlier and more rapidly than upper body strength, beginning as early as our 40s and accelerating after 60. This isn't just about mobility. According to Harvard Medical School research, leg strength is directly linked to independence, quality of life, and even longevity. A landmark study in the British Medical Journal found that lower limb strength was a stronger predictor of mortality risk than many traditional health markers, including blood pressure and cholesterol levels. But here's the good news. Nutrition plays a crucial role in maintaining and rebuilding leg muscle strength, regardless of your age. Today, we'll explore 6 scientifically backed foods that specifically support leg muscle health through their unique nutrient profiles. These foods address the multiple factors involved in leg muscle maintenance: protein synthesis, anti-inflammatory properties, circulation support, and the specific nutrients your leg muscles need to function optimally. Certain medical conditions can cause leg weakness, and these require proper diagnosis and treatment. The nutritional strategies we'll discuss today should complement, not replace, professional medical care. Let's explore the foods that science shows can help maintain and strengthen the muscles that carry you through life. Food number 1, fatty fish, the inflammation fighter. The first food category scientifically proven to support leg muscle health is fatty fish, including salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. These fish are rich in 2 critical nutrients for leg muscle maintenance: high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. The protein-inflammation connection. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults who consumed fatty fish at least twice weekly maintained significantly better leg strength and physical performance over a 3-year period compared to those who rarely ate fish. The researchers attributed this to the unique combination of complete protein and anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Why is this combination so powerful for leg health specifically? Research from the Journal of Physiology explains that leg muscles, particularly the quadriceps and calf muscles, are especially vulnerable to inflammation-related atrophy. This happens because these muscles bear weight constantly, creating microscopic damage that requires repair. They contain more type 1 muscle fibers, which are more susceptible to inflammatory degradation. Circulation tends to decrease in the lower extremities first, making inflammatory resolution less efficient. The omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA in fatty fish, directly combat this process by reducing pro-inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which would otherwise accelerate muscle breakdown. A randomized controlled trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that participants supplementing with fish oil experienced 33% less leg muscle loss over 6 months compared to the control group. Practical implementation for optimal leg muscle support. Research indicates consuming fatty fish 2 to 3 times weekly. A typical serving of 3 to 4 ounces provides approximately 20 to 25 grams of complete protein, 1.5 to 3 grams of omega-3 fatty acids, significant amounts of vitamin D, which further supports muscle function. For those who don't eat fish, algae-based omega-3 supplements can provide some of the benefits, though research suggests the whole food matrix of fatty fish delivers superior results for muscle maintenance. Food number 2, dairy products, the leucine leaders. The second category of foods with strong evidence for supporting leg muscle strength is dairy products, particularly Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and milk. The effectiveness of dairy for leg muscle maintenance stems from its unique leucine content and calcium-protein synergy. The leucine advantage for leg muscles research published in the Journal of Nutrition has identified leucine as the most important amino acid for stimulating muscle protein synthesis, particularly in aging muscles. A fascinating study from the University of Texas Medical Branch found that leg muscles specifically become leucine-resistant as we age, requiring higher amounts to stimulate the same protein synthesis response. Dairy products stand out because they contain approximately 1.5 to 2.5 grams of leucine per serving, higher than most other protein sources. The leucine in dairy is rapidly absorbable, creating the pulse of leucine that research shows is optimal for muscle protein synthesis. The complete protein profile perfectly matches human muscle tissue requirements. A study from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that participants consuming 20 to 30 grams of dairy protein daily, particularly before bed, maintained significantly better quadriceps and hamstring strength than controls, even without changing exercise habits. The calcium-protein synergy. What makes dairy particularly effective for leg muscles is the calcium-protein combination. Research from McMaster University demonstrated that calcium plays a critical role in muscle contraction efficiency, particularly in the large muscles of the legs, where fatigue sets in first. When combined with dairy's high-quality protein, this creates a synergistic effect that supports both muscle structure and function. The clinical evidence is compelling. A comprehensive meta-analysis in Osteoporosis International, reviewing 25 randomized controlled trials, found that dairy consumption was associated with an average 3.4% increase in leg muscle strength over 6 months, with the effect being even more pronounced in those over 60. Practical implementation research indicates consuming 2 to 3 servings of dairy daily provides optimal leg muscle support. Focus on higher protein options like Greek yogurt, 20 to 25 grams of protein per cup. Cottage cheese, 24 to 28 grams of protein per cup. Milk, 8 grams of protein per cup, with particularly high leucine content. For those with lactose intolerance, lactose-free dairy products retain the same muscle supportive benefits, as the protein and calcium content remains unchanged. If you're finding this information valuable so far, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We regularly share science-based nutrition information to help you maintain strength and mobility as you age. Your support allows us to continue creating content that can make a real difference in your health journey. Food number 3, eggs. The vitamin D delivery system. The third food with substantial research supporting leg muscle strength is eggs, particularly the whole egg, including the yolk. While eggs provide high-quality protein, their special benefit for leg muscles comes from their unique vitamin D and choline content. The vitamin D connection to leg strength. A groundbreaking study published in JAMA Internal Medicine following over 4,100 adults found that vitamin D status was strongly associated with leg strength and function. Those with optimal vitamin D levels demonstrated significantly better performance in tests of lower limb strength, including chair rising and walking speed. This connection is particularly important because vitamin D receptors are highly concentrated in leg muscle tissue. These muscles are responsible for balance and fall prevention. Vitamin D directly influences fast-twitch muscle fibers, critical for lower body power. Eggs represent one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, with 2 large eggs providing approximately 10 to 15% of the daily requirement. More importantly, egg yolks contain vitamin D in a fat-soluble matrix that research in the Journal of Nutrition shows is exceptionally well absorbed. Choline, the forgotten leg, muscle nutrient beyond vitamin D. Eggs are the richest dietary source of choline, a nutrient that emerging research links directly to muscle function. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher choline intake was associated with greater leg strength in older adults. This relationship exists because choline is essential for neuromuscular junction integrity, which controls leg muscle activation, cell membrane signaling within muscle tissue, mitochondrial function specific to type I muscle fibers abundant in legs. Research from Tufts University demonstrated that participants with higher choline intake maintained 17% better leg strength over a 5-year period than those with lower intake. 2 eggs provide approximately 300 milligrams of choline, about half the daily recommended amount. Clinical evidence for eggs and leg strength. A particularly compelling randomized controlled trial, published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, assigned older adults to consume either 2 eggs daily or an equivalent amount of protein from other sources for 12 weeks. The egg group demonstrated significantly better leg press strength improvements and functional mobility than the control group, despite identical exercise protocols. Practical implementation research suggests consuming 1 to 2 whole eggs daily provides optimal benefits for leg muscle support. The nutrients work synergistically when the yolk and white are consumed together. For those concerned about cholesterol, multiple studies, including research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have demonstrated that egg consumption of up to 1 egg daily is not associated with increased cardiovascular risk in most people. Food number 4, legumes, the magnesium powerhouses. The 4th food category with strong evidence for supporting leg strength is legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas. While they provide plant-based protein, their standout contribution to leg muscle health comes from their exceptional magnesium content and resistant starch combination. Magnesium, the critical mineral for leg muscle function. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has established that magnesium status directly impacts muscle function, particularly in the legs. A fascinating study in clinical interventions in aging found that adults with higher magnesium intake had 20% better leg muscle strength and 30% better physical performance than those with lower intake. This relationship exists because magnesium is required for over 300 enzymatic reactions involved in muscle contraction, regulates calcium transport essential for optimal muscle firing, reduces cramping, and facilitates muscle relaxation between contractions. Legumes are magnesium superstars, with a single cup providing 30 to 35% of daily requirements. Research from the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found this plant-based magnesium to be particularly bioavailable compared to other sources or supplements. The resistant starch connection. Beyond magnesium, legumes contain high amounts of resistant starch, a unique type of fiber that recent research has linked to muscle preservation. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that resistant starch improves muscle insulin sensitivity, which is crucial for amino acid uptake and protein synthesis, particularly in leg muscles. Clinical research published in Frontiers in Nutrition demonstrated that participants consuming higher amounts of resistant starch from legumes maintained better leg lean mass over a 2-year period than those consuming less, independent of protein intake. Practical implementation. Research indicates consuming legumes 3 to 4 times weekly provides optimal benefits for leg muscle support. Try incorporating 1 cup of black beans, 120 milligrams magnesium, 1 cup of lentils, 70 grams slow-digesting carbohydrates to fuel leg muscles, 1 cup of chickpeas, balanced mix of protein and resistant starch. For those concerned about digestive discomfort, research published in the Journal of Nutritional Science shows that gradually increasing intake and properly soaking dried legumes can significantly reduce potential gastrointestinal effects. Food number 5, dark leafy greens. The nitrate source. The 5th food group with compelling evidence for supporting leg strength is dark leafy greens, particularly spinach, arugula, and kale. Their unique benefit for leg muscles comes from their high nitrate content and their vitamin K, which research shows has special implications for lower body strength. Nitrates and leg muscle circulation. Multiple studies, including research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, have demonstrated that dietary nitrates from vegetables convert to nitric oxide in the body, significantly improving muscle blood flow and oxygenation. This effect is particularly pronounced in leg muscles, which require more blood flow during activity than any other muscle group. A groundbreaking study in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that participants consuming high nitrate vegetables daily experienced 11% improvement in lower limb blood flow, increased efficiency of energy production in leg muscle mitochondria, enhanced oxygen delivery to working leg muscles. These improvements translated to better endurance and strength in the quadriceps, hamstrings, and calf muscles. A cup of spinach provides approximately 950 milligrams of nitrates, which research shows is sufficient to produce measurable improvements in leg muscle performance. Vitamin K and leg power beyond nitrates. Dark leafy greens are the richest dietary source of vitamin K, particularly K1. Emerging research in the journals of gerontology has linked vitamin K status directly to leg strength maintenance with age. A fascinating study following older adults for 5 years found that those with the highest vitamin K intake maintained 20% better leg power and physical performance than those with the lowest intake. This connection exists because vitamin K activates proteins involved in calcium binding within muscle tissue, supports the integrity of fast-twitch muscle fibers, particularly abundant in leg muscles, helps regulate inflammation that would otherwise accelerate leg muscle breakdown. Practical implementations research suggests consuming 1 to 2 cups of dark leafy greens daily provides optimal benefits for leg muscle support. For maximum nitrate content, consume greens fresh rather than cooked, as heat reduces nitrate levels, though other nutrients become more bioavailable with cooking. For those taking blood-thinning medications such as warfarin, Coumadin, consult your healthcare provider about vitamin K intake, as it can interact with these medications. Conclusion: the power of nutritional synergy. The 6 foods we've discussed today: fatty fish, dairy products, eggs, legumes, dark leafy greens, and tart cherries, each support leg muscle health through different but complementary mechanisms. Research consistently shows that the greatest benefits come from incorporating all of these foods regularly, creating a nutritional synergy that addresses multiple aspects of leg muscle maintenance. A comprehensive review published in Nutrients found that diets incorporating these food groups were associated with 37% better maintenance of lower limb strength over a 10-year period compared to typical Western diets, even after controlling for exercise and other lifestyle factors. Remember that while nutrition is powerful, it works best when combined with appropriate physical activity. Even modest resistance training twice weekly has been shown to amplify the benefits of these foods dramatically. Simple exercises like chair rises, calf raises, and supported squats can help translate these nutritional benefits into functional strength. By making these 6 foods regular features of your meals, you're providing your leg muscles with the specific nutrients they need to maintain strength, power, and endurance throughout life. This isn't just about avoiding weakness, it's about maintaining the independence, mobility, and quality of life that come from strong, reliable legs. Thank you for watching. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with someone who might benefit from stronger legs. Your support helps us continue providing evidence-based nutrition information that can make a real difference in people's lives.